hands on the Boogie Woogie sheet music. Camera person, do you like Boogie Woogie sheet music?
I do.
Yes, you do, because you can read sheet music.
I can.
Now, I do recognise that a lot of people can read sheet music, and you want the dots to the Boogie Woogie stuff that we do on this channel. Now, the first thing you have to do is know our website. Some of you don't know we've got a website, and this is it here. Come here, camera person. It's www.badassboogie.com. Can you see that? Now, Badass Boogie is all one word. It's not a badass and leave a space, because it's www.badassboogie.com. And if you go to that page, you're going to find what's called the Badass Boogie bundles, which are the bundles of Boogie Woogie sheet music. I've got some samples there on the piano so you can see what it looks like. There's about 120 pages in each bundle of all the Boogie Woogie tutorials on our YouTube channel. It's got all the books that I've written, so it's not just sheet music, it's got all the tips, the tricks, it's got all the books that I've written, the ultimate guide to Badass Boogie, and all the stuff that I've ever learned about Boogie Woogie are in the bundles. That's why it's called a bundle, because it is a bundle of Boogie Woogie high octane fuel to propel your playing to the next level. Now, when you go to our webpage, www.badassboogie.com, if you scroll down, there are free music samples. There's a couple of thumbnails when you scroll down the page, so you can print out 3 pages of free music in each thumbnail. So there's 6 free pages that you can get, so you can see what the sheet music looks like. You can play along with the YouTube tutorials, and you can make an informed decision so that you know what you're getting, because there's nothing worse than buying something and you don't know what it's going to look like. Now, we've got world-class Boogie Woogie sheet music, 100% accurate, and there's an awful lot of sheet music out there that is not accurate. And when you get Boogie Woogie sheet music, the name of the game is that you want the notes on the page, come here camera person, you want the notes on the page to represent what I'm playing, and that's what you're going to get, 100% beautifully presented accurate sheet music. So I encourage you to go to our website. When you press download now, it will take you to PayPal. Now, if you don't want to pay by PayPal, what you do is when you go to the download now button and you press it, it'll take you to a PayPal page, and at the bottom of the page it says pay with debit or credit card. There's a little light blue circle at the bottom of the page. It says pay with credit card or debit card. Press that button and you can pay as a guest. You do not need to have a PayPal account in order to buy the bundles, but it's 100% secure. I also have a contact me button on my webpage, so I deal with all orders personally. There is no risk. We've sold hundreds of thousands of copies of the bundles all over the world. I deal with every single order personally. There's a contact me button on the webpage, and there is absolutely no risk in buying them. And many people who are in their 50s, 60s, 70s and even 80s who've never used a computer before have used the computer for the first time to purchase the bundles. So I do encourage you, if you're kind of saying, well, I don't know if I should, do go and get them. It's 100% risk free. I deal with all the orders personally. There's a contact me button on the web page, so you can contact me with any issues or questions. But do print out, at least print out the free sheet music there so you can see it and practice it and see if you're improving. And you'll find that once you have the sheet music and you've got the YouTube lessons, you are going to be a Boogie Woogie badass, or badass as we say here in London. Isn't that right, camera person?
That's true, yes.
I won't say whether it's ass or arse because that sounds a bit rude.
It depends. Yeah.
Yes, okay.
An ass is a kind of donkey as well.
It is.
Isn't it?
And by the way, for those of you who are interested in, yes, it is. Yes, I know. But you know, the Facebook have said that it's actually a
rude word.
A rude word.
Yeah.
Yes, they banned one of my promotions because they said there was an ass in it. I'm not sure what's going on there with Facebook at the moment, but let's move on quickly. Some of you who are more advanced might be interested in the sheet music of Albert Ammons, Meadlux Lewis and Pete Johnson, the sheet music for Boogie Woogie Stomp and Swanee River Boogie, Pine Tops Boogie. We've got all that stuff too. We've got a second web page. Did you know that, camera person?
Oh, I did, yeah.
Well, come here. I want to show you this. This is our second web page. It's the same thing, www.badassboogie.com, but you just put a / there and put classics, and that'll take you to our classic Boogie Woogie sheet music page. Again, you can print out some free samples. There's a thumbnail on that page with 3 pages of Swanee River Boogie, the Albert Ammons version, and there we've got Albert Ammons, Meadlux Lewis, Pete Johnson, and Pinetop Smith's Boogie Woogie solos, all written out in 100% accurate details, and some bundles there that are going to blow your mind. So do visit our web pages. I encourage you to buy the bundles, particularly if you're an old timer and you've been following these lessons and you can read sheet music but you ain't got the sheet music. As always, stay tuned, press that subscribe button, visit our web page after this. I'm going to put a link in the description. I'll put a little icon up there, click on that, that will take you to the web page, and I'll talk to you
very soon.
soon.